Welcome Alexa users, this is BB Nate and you're listening to Tatooine Sons HoloNet. Here's the latest Star Wars news from my dad, the Bowtie Jedi Guy.
This is your Star Wars news for Thursday, March 29th, 2018. I'm David the Bowtie Jedi Guy Jesse. The Last Jedi is the most profitable film of 2017. Love it or hate it, The Last Jedi is a mega hit. Deadline.com just released its list of the highest grossing films of 2017, and the middle episode of the Star Wars sequel trilogy has come in ahead of another Disney hit, Beauty and the Beast. Of course, the controversial film will never come close to catching 2015's return of the saga, The Force Awakens, which is the highest grossing film of all time. Solo, a Star Wars story, will be released one day early in the UK. It's been a rough few months for Star Wars fans in the United Kingdom. British fans of the animated Star Wars series Rebels, which aired its final episode in the US on March 5th, won't see it in the UK until the 31st. And they won't be receiving The Last Jedi home release until April 9th, 2 weeks later than their American counterparts. But there is good news. Solo, a Star Wars story, will premiere in Great Britain first by one day. Hip hip hooray. And finally, Taylor Gray hopes Ezra Bridger will return to Star Wars animation. In an interview with Hidden Remote, Taylor Gray, the actor who played Ezra Bridger in Star Wars Rebels, shared his thoughts on the possibility of the character being brought back in a future animated series. Gray said, "I think it was a great sacrificial ending and it wrapped up the story. Lothal is safe and Ezra became whole as a Jedi and learned the way of the Jedi through selflessness. I have high hopes for him to return. He's grown into a formidable Jedi, and we know he's out there somewhere amongst the Purgle in deep space." Up next, today in Star Wars history, but first, here's Samuel the Hutt.
Hi Alexa users, this is Samuel the Hutt. Thanks for listening to Tatooine Sons HoloNet. If you're enjoying this Star Wars news flash briefing, I want to invite you to check out our weekly show called Tatooine Sons, a Star Wars podcast. You can find it on all major podcast directories. May the Force be with you.
On this date in 1985, Return of the Jedi was re-released in theaters for the first time. That's the most important Star Wars news for the day. May the Force be with you.
Tatooine Sons HoloNet is brought to you by faithful supporters on Patreon. To learn more about Tatooine Sons, please go to TatooineSons.com. That's Tatooine Sons, SONS.com.